One stage down and 2 more to go. So let's move along with Special Stage 2. We're thrown into a stage that resembles the Wily Station from Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy. And given the boss of the first special stage was Anchor, you should know who'll be waiting for us at the end of this stage. That's right, each of the special stages has one of the 3 Mega Man killers waiting for us at the end. Special Stage 2, in my opinion, is easier than the first one, but there are definitely some tricky spots. Most notably, some screens with a bunch of count bombs and bottomless pits. That's not fun. Speaking of which, it's here right now! Boy, can I call them or what? The good news is the stage is going to give us an E-tank. Let's jump on this one, jump up, and then head down to grab the E-tank. Now, when you're detonating the count bombs, be sure to hit the top one, not the bottom, because you can use the bottom as a platform and it won't even count down. How cool is that? Alright, it's back to these platforms we saw in Blade Man's stage. And of course, they're above a row of death spikes. Isn't that lovely? Jump and jump. Good. You might want to consider jumping back and forth a bit to get the rhythm down before you jump across to the next platform. That is indeed a good tip to follow. Alright, jump across, jump. Yes! I cleared it. Awesome! Thankfully, the Neo Helimetals are not too dangerous in this stage. They won't interfere with your jumps as they usually do. What I'm saying is, their positioning is a lot less awkward. Alright, let's bring out the Solar Blaze. Wait until Machine Gun Joe stops firing and then hit him twice. And check it out, it's the return of the Pile-Dins. I haven't seen these guys in quite a while. I gotta admit, this is a really good remix. They really outdid themselves when remixing these classic Game Boy tunes, and why do I keep running into those shield attackers? I am not paying attention. I need to start paying attention. That'd be a good idea. And I'm already down to below half health. That's not good. And, just to tighten the screws even further, we've got the return of the Furaibons. Yep. It's more awkward jumping, trying desperately not to run into them, causing you to fall into a bottomless pit. I know there's a less descriptive term out there, but that's the best one I could come up with for the moment. Okay, 2 more Solar Blaze shots, and this guy is going down. Jump again, and watch out for this one. That can come at you unexpectedly. And they go up surprisingly high, so be very, very careful and clear those gaps as quickly as possible. Alright, jump up and grab some much-needed health. Thank you. And we have to deal with these presses again. You know, these presses very much remind me of Dustman's stage from Mega Man 4. How if they pressed on you, it's an insta-kill. And the same rule applies here. Right now, I'm worried about my health. Alright, I was able to restore a bit of it right there and then. But I just want to concentrate and fight through the lag as best as I can. Thankfully, your shots can travel through the presses, so that's good. Now I just gotta wait for these to come down, and their hitboxes are very awkward. Even if they clip just a bit of you, you'll get killed. And that's no fun. Alright, that's good to know. The Triple Blade can take out the Day Spiders in one shot. Let's use the Rush Jet, go across, and grab the health. We aren't quite to full power, but I think it will do. Especially considering we're at the end of the stage. Yeah, overall, it's not that tough. However, the same cannot be said for the boss, if you don't know how to fight him, that is. Our weapon of choice for this battle is going to be the Mirror Buster we received from Anchor. First, there was Anchor from Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. Then there was Quint in Mega Man 2, although nobody remembers him for good reason, because he sucks. And in Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy. There's Punk. Arguably Keiji Inafune's favorite Mega Man killer. Punk's weapon of choice is the Screw Crusher. He'll fire 3 of them, and then he'll roll to the side and repeat the process all over again, and he never breaks this pattern. Using the Mirror Buster, you have to deflect the Screw Crushers back at him, although the Pea Shooter of Doom will work. In fact, in the original Game Boy game, that was the only weapon that worked against him. Because he jumps everywhere, it can be a little tough to hit him with the Mirror Buster. Also, pay attention to his height, as well as the height of the Screw Crushers, because it's really easy to accidentally jump into them. Right there, I had to jump. If it's low or if it's medium, you have to jump over it. If it's high, let him pass underneath you. And that's it for Punk! Fun fact, Keiji Inafune loved Punk so much that he personally redesigned him for Mega Man Battle Network. In fact, he was the only one of the Mega Man killers to receive a NetNavi redesign. But for now, I think we're going to call it quits. See you guys next time.